Hello everybody, it's Lord Magicus here. And yeah, we're back to play more Merfolk. Yeah. I reorganized this a little bit so you can actually see like some more of my cool stuff behind me that wasn't always visible before. So there's that. But yeah, no. We're back to here this week to play fishes. So let me pull up our window here. There we go. Let's get our deck in here. Uh, Beautiful. Excellent. Fantastic. Look at that. All right. Now the thing we always have to check. Did they give us all matching prints of our cards? I think it looks like they did. I don't think they split any of them this time. A Christmas miracle. All right. Yeah. So, yeah, it's the same list we played before because I don't think that there's anything significantly wrong with it. So, and I don't think that there's a whole lot of innovation that I need to really do with it before Modern Horizons drops. I mean, the cards either kind of work or they don't at this point. Like, whether you want to put stuff like Subtlety in the main deck or not is really just a personal preference, and I don't think it makes a huge amount of difference either way. So, just play the cards you like. I mean, they're all here, so just yeah, just jam. It'll be fine. And we got, I think, yeah, since our last stream, we did get confirmation that Flare of Cancel, I think it's actually Flare of Denial. Yeah, it is a real card, and it is definitely getting printed. Wizards confirmed this, so. They did not confirm our Flood Moon fish, but I'm very confident that that's also real, so looking forward to that. But yeah, it's pretty much just until we get more stuff like Flare, I'm gonna continue playing Cenote Scout because I think it's like the best thing we can do in turn one besides Aether Vial. And once Modern Horizon 3 comes out, then we'll revisit this assessment. This will probably become either Rishadan Dockhand or maybe a new card that we don't know about yet. So we'll have to see. But yeah, it's fine. So let's go and jam this in our league. All right, let's go. Oh yeah, I should probably check. As we get closer and closer to Modern Horizons coming out, the value of a treasure chest should go up more. It had fallen all the way to about 1.9 ticks, which is actually like kind of like the lowest it's ever been. But it did have a little bit of an uptick the last like month. Went up to a little over 2. So Modern Horizon 3 should cause the treasure chest to become worth a bit more. Yeah, we're gonna keep this. We're just gonna jam Tideshaper. It's fine. We're on the draw, so. They were kind enough to play an island for us. We'll probably just play a Lord, and then turn 3 we'll just play Tideshaper and then another Lord. Oh, I gotta change this. There we go. That's better. Yeah, that's a Renin 6. It's not ideal, but we're probably not playing Hexcatcher now. Just take it up to do nothing. Alright. And I think this is definitely the kind of hand that ignores Renin 6. They didn't even get any value out of it, so It's not really doing anything at the moment. They clearly don't have a fetch land, or they would have played it, I think. So. That's pretty good. Alright, so we actually do have a question as to what we're going to play. They obviously have something here, so... Could be like Solitude. It would really suck if they had like Solitude and Ephemerate, but... I think we're okay if that happens. So let's play Lord of Atlantis. Just attack with Tideshaper here to test the waters. Leyline Binding? Okay, that's actually fine. Sure. Okay. This is okay. Sure, that doesn't really do much. I guess finding a land would be really good for us here. I think if we find a land, we win, don't we? It's really close. No, we put them to 9. Or we deal 9, yeah. Hmm. Um, I either put them to 1. I guess the only issue is if they have like Verdict or something. They can't ephemerate anything right now. Now, if we put them to 1, then they probably won't be able to cast anything, so... Another binding wouldn't really be enough here, so... If I play the Hexcatcher, there's a chance that they could, like, binding this Lord and then the ping Hexcatcher. No, but they're still only at 1, right? So, like, the Master would still kill them. I think that this is fine. Let's play the Tideshaper. I think this gives us our best chance. No, they're okay. It's not gonna kill them yet, but it'll be close. Now we'll deal 7 to them. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Damn it. And I was thinking if we drew the land, we could have played both lords, but they're at 3. They can't fetch shock, so that's what's relevant right now. I mean, they can expressive, but I don't know what's gonna help them here. Okay. Sweet. Alright, there we go. That was good. Yeah, probably just these. So I think this is just the 4-color deck, right? So yeah, we probably Yeah, like we're looking at stuff like the Ring, yeah, Omnath and Solitude. Trickster is probably not that relevant here. Hexcatcher is actually fine because of the Ring. Tidebinder should be good. Mm, it might be Fable to worry about. That's possible. Okay, I don't know if they're playing Ephemerates at this point. They might not be, so... Maybe we don't actually want Counterspell. No, we probably do want some of them. It depends. If they have Halfling, then it gets to be kind of bad. I guess we could do it like this. Like, this should all be fine. Tidebinders is pretty good. It's just that Teferi's really bad for us, so I do kind of want to keep, like, Force and Hexcatcher to deal with it. I don't know, I guess this is okay. Try this. This hand is okay. It's not really that good, though. We only have 2 creatures. I think I gotta do better than that. Actually, I think this is fine. I think I'm putting Mutavault away. I'm gonna play Aether Vial, and then I'll just, like, scout to draw land. Oh, Valakut. Okay, so that's interesting. This definitely looks like Ren. Hello. Oh, fuck. Okay. It's not a really good card to have against us just for that. I guess, I'm just gonna cast Hexcatcher in the end of their turn. So it keeps up Counterspell in case they play maybe Teferi or something. Or Ren in 6. Okay, so I think maybe they're playing Scapeshift in this deck. Subtlety is fine, actually. Means we don't have to be worried about, like, Ren in 6 or anything like that. I don't have white yet. Dryad. I definitely think I'm supposed to Subtlety this. Probably just hold up Counterspell for next turn when they do it again. And then if I pick up another land, I can play the Cenote. They did put it on top, so that's a good sign. This counterspell plan is going to be good. Come on, land. That's not really what I wanted here. Well, the good news is they basically told us they don't have Veil of Summer, so because they tapped all the green for that. That's actually pretty good here. So I can always pitch this Svyelun to the Force now. Should be okay here. Great spell and 5e, yeah. Counterspell is great always. I think this just means we win. Alright, cool, we win. Alright, we just beat, like, a Scapeshift deck. I haven't seen that version of this in a long time. There we go. Fish swimming to victory. Yeah, I think that all things... If we had to go to game 3, we definitely could have adjusted the sideboarding a little bit better, because I think that knowing they have Dryad, the Dismember becomes a little bit more important. I think if they didn't have Dryad, though, I was fine with just having, like, 2. So, alright, we'll take it. I would love to be on the play. This hand is fine. Keep it. Cenote Scout is a great thing to do on turn 1. Ooh, that's not great. Ideally, we would have found something that wasn't a land, but at least we're not drawing the land next turn, so... Probably just playing Trickster. Actually, no, I think we're playing Hexcatcher. Ooh, this is tough. Okay, I think if they play Scion, what's the way to go here? If I play Tricks, or if I play Hexcatcher, I attack for 2 here. And then next turn, this will be attacking for 3, and this will be attacking for 2. I can potentially race a Scion. Where's... If I play this here, I think I have to play Hexcatcher. I don't think I can play the Master this turn. Drawing another Island Walk Lord would be really good, though. There's also, like, it's possible they don't have Scion, but I mean, like, I would assume that they do. Okay. Well, if they do, they can't play it yet. That is huge for us. Okay. Which means I don't have to play the Master this turn. Oh, that is also very good. Okay. I'm going to play the Tide Shaper right now because if they have Leyline, then I can always just protect my Hexcatcher with this. And if they try to do it in response to this, I will Flash and Trickster and sacrifice that instead. Yeah. This will help us win this race. So we're at 15 and we have Island Walk again. If we draw like another Lord, it's very, very close to certain victory. So even if they have Scion, it might be fine. 3? No, they don't need 3. They only need to tap 2. Oh, they're playing Rhinos. Okay. They have to be. Yeah, okay. Well, but this isn't gonna work out for you either. You're not getting that. Interesting. Yeah, you go to 9 and like, yeah, this is still really good for us. Again, drawing an Island Walk Lord is basically victory. Okay, but yeah, alright, so, alright, that's interesting. I haven't played against Rhino since the ban. I don't think so. Put that into play tapped, so we have a Dismember up if we need it for whatever reason. Okay, but that's fine. It doesn't really matter right now. Oh, that's really good here. I think they're just dead. No, they're not quite dead. All right. But I mean, it's close enough. Like, they're at 1. Like, I'm pretty sure we've got this. They just killed themselves. All right, cool. Excellent. Okay, so Counterspell looks good here, right? Oops. Let's put these here. And pick your poison is probably also fine. We don't really need Dismember for this. And let's see. Tidebinder is fine. I don't think this is a Svyelun matchup. I think we just go like this. Yeah, see, everybody, that's how it's done. Just island walk past it. Their ley line didn't really matter there. And this is now also the advantage, because if they're relying on stuff like Leyline for game 2, we have Pick Your Poison that can really fuck up that plan hard. Hexcatcher was just a boss there, though. Excellent time for us to play that card. But it's nice to see that they're still trying to adapt with the Ardent Plea. Deck's not dead yet. Fuck. Well, again, we have Scout with this, so, like, this is like, we have all the good cards to play with this. I think I'm supposed to keep this, right? They don't have Leyline, so... But we have Force. You can always pitch the Tide Shaper to it. It's Suspended or Crashing Footfalls. Okay. Alright, yeah, this is going to be perfect. Alright, let's just make sure we continue to curve out here. Alright, good. They might have Leyline Binding. Um, Probably should play the Vial here. Alright. Why? Wouldn't you rather, like, wait and hit a potential 2/2 instead of a fucking 1/1? This is so bad. That is definitely a mistake. You should absolutely let this explore first. Merfolk Trickster. Guess we don't really need Trickster, but it's a card I will be able to pitch, maybe. I can always play it too. I mean, it's gonna cascade, and I'll probably have to pitch the Tide Shaper here. So I'm gonna need some pressure in play, and I guess Trickster does that. I don't think there was any good reason to just like flash this in there. That was just way too greedy. There's Shardless. I don't think I actually want to attack just yet. I want to hold up the counterspell. They can't go off at instant speed, so if they do nothing, I can always play the Trickster. But if they go off here, I do want the counterspell. Yeah, this is a card that I think I need to counter. Yeah, the Vial still would have been probably better than the 1/1. Okay, they just had two of them? Sure. There's no way that you're, like... Actually, no, I think they should attack here. It would make sense for this to attack. Like, I'm not blocking it 100%, so... I think I want to Trickster this and then attack them. They only have one card left, so, like... Could just be, like, a land. They might not. They do have another Footfalls coming off of Suspend, though. No, I mean, I feel like this is probably a situation they're supposed to attack. We could really use an Island Walk Lord. I would love to be able to play like Master of the Pearl Trident and he keep these both up for Vial. No attack. That doesn't. That's insane. Okay. Okay. Yeah. May as well play it. But we need Island Walk probably to punch through this, so I don't think we're winning without it at this point. Yeah, well, we know that it gets trample, so. See, this screams to me that they probably have leyline binding, but let's see. If I take 6 and go to 12, I'm kind of fucked next turn anyway. I guess I have to just block it and hope for the best. I need to stay at 14, but what are we doing? Fire. Ooh. Okay, that is again a mistake. There's no reason they shouldn't be aiming it at my face. Yeah, but like they could have dealt me 1 damage. Unfortunately, there's nothing really I can do here. Yeah, like they have 12 power in play, and like if they had anything there, I was just kind of screwed no matter what. So I had to basically just play like they didn't have something and just hope that it would be alright. Alright, we lose. It's okay. So we get to be on the play for the last game, so that matters a lot actually. You don't really need to change anything. Okay. They just had a little bit too much, and we had a little bit too much air, so. Alright, opponent is trying to figure out what to do here. Come on, this is not this hard, opponent. You should know what you're doing against this deck now. They might be debating whether they should be going for Leyline. I don't know, that's possible. They've seen Counterspell, so maybe they're reconsidering if they should be bringing in like Mystical Disputes or something, which I feel like they probably should. It would make sense. But I would have done that on game 2 anyway, so I don't know what they could be debating for game 3. Or maybe they just had to get up because like the cat's on fire or something. It's all right. We'll wait here either way. We got time. So much time. I'm just gonna let this run out to 0. This is not really that good. We have 4 lands and only 2 creatures. I can't keep that. I need much more aggressive start. This is way better. Honestly, we probably just throw Tidebinder back and we just try to beat them with like Island Walk Lords. Hmm. Yeah, our plan is going to be trying to kill them before anything actually matters. Huh? I think they're considering binding my vial right now. Be really mean. But Scout can still dig us out of that. Okay. Pick your poison has to go to the graveyard. And then we just put 2 lords in play next turn, and they should just die to that. Even if they play a Scion here, it shouldn't actually matter, because we can easily race that with our hand. It doesn't look like they have a Scion, so I don't know what their plan is, but... What are we doing here? Dismember, okay. Sure. Yeah, you may as well play the Cavern here. There's no point in holding it back. Well, we're protected against fire, so they need, like, Leyline Binding. But they can't play that and Rhinos this turn, so if they play Rhinos, they're dead to a Lord. No, not quite. No, yeah, because they're at 11 here. Never mind. But they go to 1, like, and they're probably, like, dead to it. Otherwise, yeah. No, I'm sorry. No, they are dead to a Lord if we draw, because they just shock themselves. Yeah. No, if we draw a Lord, they lose. Otherwise, they go to 1, and, like, the chances that they win are still very low. Uh, Interesting. Is there any good reason to actually cast this right now? Being all colors doesn't do anything for them. The Exalted doesn't really help them either. I mean, it's not completely over, but it's close. I think I'm supposed to keep this just in case they play a Scion. Because otherwise, they can just sacrifice the Ardent play, like, so it doesn't really do anything right now, so... What's up, Valeroff? I mean, the game is really close to over, because if they don't have Scion, like... What, they need to have that plus, like, Leyline Binding, and I guess they just didn't have it, so there we go. 2-0! There we go. Awesome. Yeah, like, they needed a very, very specific hand in order to, like, have a chance there, I think. So they play, like, Scion plus Leyline Binding, they can get rid of one of the Island Walk Lords so that attack gains some life, and then hopefully be able to block at least one creature. So being able to get rid of the Scion there would have actually been useful in potentially racing them. So, but yeah, they didn't have it, so it's fine with me. Yeah, we didn't actually need the we didn't need pick your poison at all so far. We've had it, but it didn't really matter. Cenote Scout, however, was very good. Sand is fine, I think. Yeah, because we have a curve up to Svyelun, so Scout can help make sure. Uh, our opponent says, "Hiya, champ. Good luck. Have fun." Just like said, you too. All right. All right. What do we got? We picked up an Otawara. That actually could be. It could be important here. All right. So I'm assuming that this could be like Titan. Another one. This might get really bad really quickly. Okay. Ooh, all right. Options here. I definitely need to play Svyelun, I think, next turn. Right. So I'm just thinking, I could play this other scout potentially on turn 4 and then also have Otawara. That would be probably the best play. If I play Lord of Atlantis now, that lets me carve into Svyelun into Otawara. I mean, I don't know what they're up to, but like, probably is like the best way to do this. We haven't used Otawara as like a bounce spell in quite a while, so. All right, so either we're gonna see like either a hammer, an Ozolith, or an amulet right now, for sure. Feel like it's good. Yeah, there it's an amulet. All right. Yeah, that's not great. Dryad. Yep. Get some more mana. Yeah, this is getting out of control very quickly. Uh, that is pretty good, actually. Can blow up this other Urza Saw. That doesn't really matter, though, because, like, they're still going to get, like, a bajillion lands. But they're not going to have an, like, I don't want, they cannot have this pop off, or I will actually just die, so I have to tide shape this thing, right? So let attack first, while I have Island Walk. Yeah, it was a turn late, but what are you going to do? They can definitely get a Titan out here, but there's not much we can do about that. I think they may be trying to block and not understanding that this is an island right now. So, okay. Kill this thing. Yeah, 3 amulet is absolutely absurd. All right. And then we definitely should play Cenote here, and so we got to play one of these lands. I am inclined to just play the Breeding Pool. Alright. Come on, Island Walklord. Nope. Alright. Yeah. They're gonna have like 8 mana here, so. How many Titans can they play here? It's got it. I think there might be it may be possible to do more than one. Cultivator Colossus. Oh god. Oh yeah, we're probably fucked. Oh my god! Like yeah, Colossus has just killed us. Just as absurd. Yeah, they just had the Colossus here. Like, there's nothing we could do about it. Like, we possibly could have survived Titan, but, like, there is no fucking way we can survive them just playing, like, 20 lands this turn. Oh my god. They get to play basically their whole deck. Yeah, there's all Valakut triggers that go on the stack here, too. These are definitely going to be aimed at my face, so yeah, alright. We are super, super, super dead. Yeah, there's nothing we could have done about that. That was just death. So, whoopsie. Alright. I don't really want Svyelun for this matchup, and honestly, Hexcatcher I don't think is the one either. I want Pick Your Poison, and I want Subtleties here. I think everything else needs to stay. Uh, fuck. I mean, it's also possible I'm supposed to have some number of Spreading Seas just to kill the sagas. Take out like 2 Tricksters for this, I guess. Yeah, no, I don't think that we had like no fucking hope if they had that. So, whoops. All right, that was yeah. I think that was the first time that anybody's ever Colossus to me like that. That was absurd. So, this is a match though that will get way way better once we have our Flood Moon Fishy, because it turns off like all this nonsense. It also kills all of their sagas at once if they like have any on turn 3. So it's nice. Yeah, we gotta keep this. We have tools here. These tools can actually do things. All right. Play the vial first because I may have to fetch for the breeding pool, but at the same time, I might just draw like Botanical Sanctum and not need to do this right away. You've fallen in love with Simic. Yeah, it will be hard, but there might be another fish that will spoil us here. So you never know. Maybe we'll see something else that will change your mind. All right. All right. What can we draw here that's gonna change my mind about what to do? That's not bad. think I have to play the Master of the Pearl Trident. I could try Tide Shapering this forest. That could actually slow them down a little bit. Then Vial this in next turn. It's potentially a way to go. They have a bounce land, like, they won't be able to play Dryad next turn. It is not a forest anymore. Yeah. They can bounce this back to their hand, which basically just slows them down by a turn. Right. That's not terrible either. Let's do this again. I think I'm actually supposed to use Subtlety and pitch the Force of Negation. The Tidebinder, I can tick the Vial up to 3, and that'll be way better. Because again, this slows them down a lot. They put it on the bottom, so it's possible they just have another one in hand already. Oh, fuck, that's awesome. Alright, I love this. This is great. Alright, yeah, you get your block. That's fine. Uh, you will not have protection. Sure, you get to draw a card, but this also means if we draw a Lord, we win, right? Or if we draw a Dismember. I think here I actually want to tick this up to 4, because if I draw another Subtlety, then I can Vial it in. And they have to win, like, right now or they die. I'm just gonna let them live in fear with this Cavern in my hand. So, like, win this turn, or, like, you just lose, because the one ring will kill you. Like, even if they manage to, like, get rid of, my creatures, like, getting rid of Tidebinder means this is killing you, so you kind of have to deal with both. And they... Alright. So, yeah, I'm not sure how they do this. It's not impossible. They could still, like, do stuff here, but... Yeah. Alright, they're just going to play another One Ring, so they have protection for this turn now. But you can't use it, right? Because if you use it, you die. They're basically just trying to fade a turn, I guess, so... I don't think that Trickster is going to make a difference here. I will put that in the graveyard. Yeah, they have protection, so attacking them doesn't do anything here. Yeah, you can't use this to draw cards, so... Yeah, so, yeah, that was, like... I mean, at the very least, putting them at 1 means they're not going to just flood us with card advantage, but... they're still in the same situation now, where they have to win, or, like, I guess cast another ring that they can't use in order to not lose the game. Again, it's not impossible. They could do stuff here, but... It really depends on what they have going on in their hand. Like, they can't take 2 turns off to set up, so... They can just win the game. It is possible for that to happen. Yeah, they do have the 2 amulets, and we know they have a Gruul Turf in hand so that they can make a bajillion mana. So... I don't like this. Deals 2 damage. So what are they going to kill off a master here? If I mean, I don't... Yeah, I don't think that's it. What are they targeting with this? They're going to kill off the master, but they're still at 1, right? So... I have 4 creatures in play, and they still need to... They need to block all of them. Literally all of them are lethal right now. Are they going to try to copy this thing? To kill off another creature? But it still wouldn't work, right? Because it's legendary. Fire Spout! What the fuck? Okay, sure. I guess. Sure, I haven't seen this card since like fucking 2018. Alright, cool. I Sure, you fucking earned it, opponent. I don't, I'm not taking any fucking chances that they have like a pact or something I don't know about. No, the Trickster, I guess. Well, yeah, I guess a Flash Bear would be helpful. Yeah, so I didn't know I was playing around that. There's Dryad, so I need like another Lord. Yeah, Trickster turns out it probably would have been really good here. No, because if we draw another Island Walk Lord, we can attack them and kill them. That's why we want this. We can't vial it in. The vial's on 4, so it's either... Yeah, like I think we're just dead here, right? Because they're just gonna Titan us. Sure, I guess a opponent just fucking wanted it better than playing fucking Fire Spout on us, so they wanted it more than us. All right, yeah, look, this should be enough, right? They get a single Valakut trigger and we're dead. They're gonna play another Titan. Okay, yeah, that'll do it. We've lost. Yeah, fuck. There was nothing we could have done there, I guess. There was, yeah, I get they had double Titan there, so not the Trickster wouldn't actually have been enough. So, all right, sure, yeah, that was a insane draw on game one and like the absolute like most ridiculous possible sideboard card for game two. Oh well, did our best. No, I thought we put the Trickster into the graveyard and then I think drew the Lord of Atlantis, right? That was so I don't think it would have actually helped us there. Uh, it's not really the best hand. I don't like. We're up against Karuga the Macro Sage. Oh, fuck. All right, what does this mean? I forget. Does anyone actually like play this card? It doesn't seem like it. Uh, what deck block if in Modern wants this? Like what? I feel like this is not a hand that's gonna beat this though. This is way better. Honestly, probably just get rid of the Mutavault and just assume we'll draw another land. Yeah, the game, like Titan is, yeah, you're absolutely right. It is like super crushing. Like they either just have everything in the universe or not nothing. So yeah, they just die and do nothing. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna curve up into Svyelun nicely here. Flooded Strand. If we draw a fourth land, we can potentially play these after Svyelun. All right. All right. What are we doing here? I feel like this is probably playing Leyline and Scion in it, so let's see. All right, what are we doing? Misty. I mean, we might see like fire in order to kill off Lord. Dead. Okay, sure, that's fine. Well, it's not really fine, but it is, so we live with it. Interesting. I'm actually very inclined to just hold this and just kill off the Misty Rainforest now. Because their deck will not do very much without it. They're like 100% going to crack it. No? Interesting. Okay. Yeah, we can, like, I can always deploy Hexcatcher here, so this is fine. Maybe they're afraid of the Tidebinder. That could be. Yeah, I can't do anything about that. Well, this is where we need Svyelun now, so hopefully they've exhausted the things that they can use with it. Oh, fuck, we're up against elementals. That's, yeah, that's, this is Omnath? No, this is Teferi. Oh, no, why? Why is this always my life? This is just curving around perfectly. Damn it. Alright, I really, really need a land so I can play two creatures right now. That'll work. Oops. Think, yeah, so I'm only playing three, and honestly, like, I don't feel like I want all of them. Uh, why am I in my beginning of combat step? I should not be here. Yeah, there we go. Like, I don't feel like I ever actually win games with Tidebinder, to be honest. More often than not. Fucking hell. Why? Why? Why do you just have to have everything here? Elementals is, like, absolutely one of the worst matches we can play against. Like, they have, like, answers to literally everything we do, and, like... yeah, they also have, like, a ridiculous card advantage engine, which we could, like, never possibly hope to defeat, so... there's, like, 0% chance that we can, like, win this game. Because at any given point, they can just, like, Solitude and Ephemerate, and then we just never have creatures again, so... yeah, no, when it works, it really works. Like, I can try to get rid of Teferi, and then they're just gonna Solitude and then just eat my Svyelun, so... Alright, Omnath, I guess? Yeah, okay. So I need Island Walk. I mean, it doesn't really matter too much, because, I have to, like, Teferi has to kind of die right now, but I don't really have the cards to make that happen. I guess, like, if they block with the Omnath, then maybe. Again, though, like, if they just have the Solitude, then we're absolutely straight up dead, so... It does not really help me here. They can throw Omnath in front of this if they don't have it, but... Come on, just let Teferi die, please. No. I could never be so lucky. They, of course, had it. Why would they not have it? They have had it, like, every single turn so far this game. It doesn't make sense that they wouldn't. That's what I'm saying, though. Like, this deck has these, like, lines to it that are basically just, like, we can't do anything about it. If they have it, they just, like, ruin our entire existence. There's no... This is also my problem. Like, Solitude as a card should not... None of the elementals should exist in this format because Force of Will does not exist in this format. Now, the Flare of Denial will help a little bit with this, but even that's not going to solve the problem because stuff like Grief can still be cast before you can even cast Flare of Denial. So, like, I do not like having things like Elementals in a format where there's no 0 mana answer that, like, actually answers them for real. So, and it's exactly this, because, like, fuck, we can't possibly win here. Like, they're going to draw, you know, card, like, yeah, they get, like, a bajillion cards back here now. This is just not... What am I supposed to do? I have a 1-1 versus Teferi and, like, Karuga coming out here. Okay, and they just have Tidebinder to stop that. That's great. Yeah, they're playing Karuga and their elementals, so... Fuck. I don't know what we're supposed to do about this. I mean, I guess we need Subtlety, right? Uh... None of these cards seem like they're actually all that good against them. I suppose, like, Scolding is, like, okay against some of the stuff, but, like, not others. I guess the Counterspell, maybe? What is not good? I mean, probably the Tidebinder is... it's okay. I mean, it deals with the Karuga drawing them a bunch of cards. Maybe Hexcatcher is not supposed to be here, and, like, Trickster's not supposed to be here. Yeah, I think Trickster's gotta go. They... You think Force of Negation? Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. So they don't have Ren in 6, so the Force is not that important. They only have, like, the Teferi. I think this is probably fine. I'm not really, like, thrilled to be playing against this, though. Ever. Yeah, well, on the draw, it makes a little bit more sense. I do have Counterspell to help a bit on the draw, but, like... And it still might be worth having Force. Oh, fuck, of course. No, this is my life now. We mulliganed into, like, you know, an unplayable F7 into an unplayable 6. Like, this is just everything. I maybe I would be if I, like, actually got to keep a real hand, and it doesn't look like I get to. No, we are not. This is my entire life. Oh well. There's only so much you can do. They're just gonna like fire and kill this thing, and I have like no actual way to. Or you better not fucking mystical dispute this. I will be like, okay. But no, they have like a million cards that can just kill this. So yeah, and they're about to demonstrate what one of those looks like. Sure, this is unwinnable at this point. Like our best bet is just drawing like an island and then hard casting subtlety. And I don't even know how much that would actually help my cause right now. Not nothing. I think I just have to pass here because I might need to use the Hexcatcher. Or I mean, I think I need to play the Hexcatcher. Yeah, I had a feeling. Like, there's not really a good thing that can happen for us this turn. Sure, the subtlety does nothing about that. There's no point in playing subtlety at this point. Or, yeah. I mean, I was thinking that maybe Omnath would come this turn, but no, that's fine. Oh, the MTGO is like bugged that it's naming Vial as the opponent again. Yeah, One Ring last turn to Fairy this turn would have definitely been the way to go. Drawing the fifth land is absolutely not helping our cause either. You know that they like 1,000% just have Solitude in their hand. I can't just deploy this right now. Sure. Yeah, make it so that I can't violin the subtlety. That's fair. Alright. That, again, doesn't really help me here. This is so, like, it's so dangerous to attack with the Mutavault, too. Like, I don't think I can. They have so much removal, and if I attack with a Mutavault, I can't play the Subtlety. There's not really a good way for this to go. Um, I mean, they're just gonna draw it and play it again next turn, but I may as well at least use it while I can do something. They put it on the bottom. It is so unimportant to them right now that they didn't even bother drawing it for this turn. They have 8 cards, and we have, like, nothing. Alright, like, we are never racing this thing. Alright. Oh, fuck, that was insanely brutal. Nope. It's a very, very impossible Titan draw, and then that fucking happened with Elementals, so sure. We play like a real match for the last one. That would be cool. Just like an actual game of Magic where we have like a chance of winning. Yeah, yeah, this is it. We give me my points, please. I want them back. We started off so good, and then MTGO is just like, oh, let's just have some like really, really awful times. Yeah, I did mull to 5 in a match that was sensitive to mulligans. This is true. That seems to be my experience almost every time I've ever played against that deck. Like, it's... Though, there was one time when I did mull to 5 against them, and they just, like, did absolutely nothing with, like, their 7-card hand for the entire game, and I won somehow. Which, that I will still never understand. But, yeah, no, generally, like, it's already really bad, and then when we're on 5 cards, and they're just, like, playing the One Ring with, like, so much life, yeah, it's impossible. Alright, we get to be on the play. This looks like an actual hand that can do things. I guess we're going to keep it. Put us up against, like, Living End or, like, another Rhino's deck or something. We could actually, like, defeat that. Oh, god damn it. Not this again. No! I have to force this. Like, if I don't force this, I'm gonna die, right? So, I think I pitched the Hexcatcher. Um, I have to get this Vial online because if I draw the land on turn 3, that would be great. There's not a guarantee that I'm going to draw the land, though, so I want to have a backup plan for this. If I draw the land here and can stop the Saga from searching, that would be fantastic. I did not. The heart of the cards let me down! And I'm pretty sure I need this Lord to pitch to a force. Or potentially, like, dismembering a Dryad this turn. Oh my god. They're just gonna play a fucking One Ring? Okay, no, I can deal with this. Sure. Force that. One Ring at 20 cards is like literally game over. Why? Why am I drawing Dismembers here? No. Bad. Okay. Look, this vial really did need to be on 3. Only once I get the vial to 3 do I draw the land. Oh my god. um, I can stop them from doing this. Yeah, and after I burn 2 forces. Here's the problem. All right. I can stop this from happening right now, but they're just going to do it again next turn and it's not going to get any better. Streamer and pain content? Yeah. Yeah. May as well wait for an amulet trigger. That's much better. I mean, if they ever do find the Dryad, at least it's gonna die. Oh, come on! They're gonna have 3 amulets now. That's just it. Like, what am I supposed to do? I can't waste this thing doing nothing, right? There's no way that I win that way. Good old turn 6 creature. I need as many creatures as I can get here. Yeah, no, the amulet triggers are completely irrelevant now. This is not my day. Okay, so yes, I have to stop the protection trigger in this, right? I can't let them just do this. They didn't even draw a card with it. Like they could have. I don't know why they wouldn't. That seems like that might have been a punt. I mean, they don't need it, but like they should have taken it anyway. Ban amulet. I mean, this deck has caused like how many cards in Modern to get banned at this point? Like, it's actually ridiculous. So what, like all the way back to like we had Summer Bloom, um, Once Upon a Time. No, I know there was a couple. Yeah. Just gonna casually make like 6 mana here. Oh fuck. Does countering this actually do anything for me? I feel like if I don't counter this, I'm gonna lose, but like I don't know that it matters anyway. If I throw away my whole board to counter this, they're gonna get the 1 ring back. Oh yeah, the Simian Spirit Guide. Sure. Yeah, they're just going to cast Titan here, and I can't actually do anything about it. Whatever. It's fine. It's not fine, but we're going to pretend it is. It's not really going to matter because they have so many triggers that are going to come off of this that, yeah, we're just kind of fucked no matter what. Alright, I don't want Svyelun for this, and, oh, fuck, what did I take out before? The deck is reasonable when I had to put effort into finding an amulet, and yeah. Yeah, now they just, like, get Urza Saga to find it for him, like, and I mean, in fairness, I think Urza Saga is, like, not a reasonable Magic card either, but Titan just finds every unreasonable card that exists in this format and just ends up playing it, so. Yeah. Well, I think. See, I was gonna say that stuff like the Flood Moon creature would help a lot, but like actual Blood Moon doesn't even help, and I think the problem is because when they can just do it on turn 3 before it ever matters in the first place. So you really need stuff like Wasteland to actually punish these kind of decks, and I don't think Wizards of the Coast is willing to put fucking Wasteland in these formats. Oh, what did I do? I forgot pick your poison. My God. I should have absolutely had that. Okay, this hand is terrible. This is a lot better. I think... Alright, what am I doing with this? I have to keep this, but I'm not sure what to throw back here. I'm almost inclined to throw a land back. I mean, it being blue does matter. It matter. Yeah, I feel like I'm supposed to get rid of like Scalding Tarn here because the Cenote Scout can help me find another land. All right, we're gonna gamble this way. So what is it for it would matter more for Magus of the Moon because Magus of the Moon turns everything into mountains, which means it enables stuff like Lightning Bolt to kill it. However, Blood Moon is a lot harder to get rid of when everything is red. Now, consequently, the blue Magus here is actually it means there's not blue removal to really get rid of it. So, I mean, yeah, Boseiju can be gotten. It's true. All right, we really need Cenote to find us this land here. All right, this is your time to shine. Mission critical. Find me any land so I can tide shape the stupid Urza Saga away. Hello. We play 5 forests in an yeah, no, it's yeah, I know. I think their mana base is a little bit greedier now than it used to be. They have a lot more important non-basics. Come on, land. Give me the land. Oh, come on! No! Alright, well, I have to draw the land next turn and pitch one of these masters to Subtlety. It's the only way. Now, if that tracks, they should just have a second one. No, I need to Subtlety this. Like, I cannot let them just have Dryad right now. They put it on the bottom. That can't be good for us. I really cannot. Like, this is just going absolutely terribly. Like, the league started off so great, and then it just is, it has just ended in disaster. We either draw a land or we just lose on the spot. Okay, we have a chance still. Okay. Pretty sure I'm supposed to tick this vial up to 3. It will just be a 1/1 if they make a thing, so this should be safe to attack. Not exactly the one I was hoping for here, but I don't know. Maybe there's a chance. If they don't tighten me this turn, then it's possible. I was really kind of hoping that we would just draw Tidebinder and then we could like Vial and just kill this right now, but it's it's probably like, oh god, we're dead. Like there's no way. We're totally fucked, right? That's yeah, the One Ring is probably enough here. Yeah, you may as well attack. It's pretty free, so I don't really think blocking matters, so let's not do that. Am I an Organ Killer? Yeah, actually, I fuck. Doesn't actually help me at all. Again, I really kind of needed like Tidebinder or Subtlety here. I mean, they have 7 cards. If like they just don't have it, then maybe they just don't have the Dryad. But I have to like not have that and not have Titan. Oh, they just have another One Ring, of course. That tracks. Ah, fuck. Okay. Come on, this is another chance for the deck to shine. Okay, that maybe almost does something. If they're like going for like Pact of Negate or a Summoner's Pact or something, it could matter. Or if they just try to cast like a third One Ring. Yeah, if this was Flare in our deck, this would be so much better. Yeah. Like, I do think Flare is going to be way better for our main deck. I need him to cast the third One Ring. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. Like, the alternative, like, if it was Flare, I could have just cast the Lord of Atlantis and then only sacrificed it if I needed to. But Force might be good enough for right now. Well, I'm Hellbent, so they know I can't do anything. So, yeah, whatever happens here, what's going to happen. Like, we're still probably just lost. Right? Like, the chances that they don't have it are... Or, like, a Titan at this point. Oh, fuck, they had it! They had it in the fucking pact! Are you kidding me? How? How is this going on like this? This is fucking absurd. Why? No! Alright. So we've used one subtlety. Okay, here we have to like think about this. If we draw yeah, either Tidebinder or Subtlety, what matters more right now? We've already cast one Subtlety, so there are there's 3 of each in the deck, so the odds are 50-50. So I guess the question is, what do we need? The Tidebinder protects us from ring number 4, I guess. There's 3 of both of them left, so yeah, I know. So we have to think. So if they draw like, I think if they draw Dryad, we're fucked. If they have Titan, the Tidebinder can stuff the trigger on it. That's probably the way to go. To leave it on 3. Doesn't matter. They're gonna have like 10 cards this turn. Okay, I guess it didn't matter at all anyway. This is actually really dangerous for them because they're giving us the island to like hard cast a fucking Force of Negation or just cast the Tidebinder anyway if we had that in our hand. So I'm not sure why they would blow the vial up here. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. It doesn't actually help them at all. Like, you have to have it by now, right? Like, there's no way. Okay, there's the Summoner's Pact. Like, I think that means we're just dead. This is just, this is pain. This makes me want to put Subtlety back in my main deck, for sure. But yeah, here we can go. This is academic for everybody who has not seen this happen before. Yeah, they watch exactly how this whole works. Believe they're going to get the growth chamber in Teleria West, if I had to take a guess. Or actually, no. What do? They get the one that gives it haste, so they can attack, and then they can act. Right? I think then they can. What do they do? They want to get. They're going to get the mirror pool. Okay, that also works, right? I think they can make enough mana with this. Yeah, mirror pool first. And then they can give like Titan haste. Yeah, they attack with both of them. If it's Well, the good news is we don't have to play the game right now. The game is over. It's just the opponent is trying to figure out exactly how to do it. But they are very, very good at this. They know what they're doing. Uh, Give me fucking Force of Will and Wasteland for Modern. If we're gonna have Soul Lands and we're gonna have like free like elementals and stuff, then we should have cards that deal with all this nonsense. That's it. That's what keeps Legacy in line. And if Modern is going to become Legacy, then it should have the actual tools, not watered down versions of it. Yeah, there's the Teleria West. Now the West goes back to their hand. Then they can transmute it here, right? They'll find Dryad, play Dryad, and then play like um probably the Growth Chamber again. Yeah, print Wasteland, ban Ren and 6. 100 fucking %. Like, absolutely. Yeah, I agree. There's the Dryad. They might actually just make a third Titan here. They have the mana to go for Titan number 3. Oh, they might have it in hand. That's true. Yeah. That would actually suck a lot for them if they do, because technically if they can't, oh fuck, we might actually be killing them right now. What? How? What a turn of events! If they actually drew it and couldn't search for it, that is so bad for them. Oh no! Opponent, why? Let's not click through this attack. This is why I guess you should just make them do it. Hibernation is really slow against them. Like, usually the point at which they play Dryad, like, Hibernation doesn't do anything, so. Okay, we're going to game 3! Alright, excellent. Alright, let's unfuck this. We want that back. And we'll get rid of Trickster and I guess another Hexcatcher. So we have this. I think that's all we need, right? Yeah, like, I can't imagine that this is going to get any better than this. Okay, we're doing it. That was a gift. We still have to win, like, on the draw now, which is not going to be easy, but we have a chance. We'll keep it alive. Oh god, I don't know about this. This hand is so slow. We don't do anything on turn one. Like this Tidebinder, like we have no interaction for them actually just amuleting us and killing us in like turn three. I feel like we're supposed to mulligan this to something that's a better six. They have mulligan to six as well. I don't know. Chat, what do you think? I don't think that this is good enough. I think this is too slow. They're going to six, so like, yeah. Why? No. All right. This one of those days. This is an even easier mulligan. Like we go to four cards. All right, great. Uh, so what's gonna happen here is we're keeping, I think, these four cards and just hoping for the best. I don't think that doing nothing until like not challenging them until turn three at the very earliest that's not a good plan. But I do think that we're supposed to just play like Cenote Scout and pray for lands. Mm. I am a little bit tempted to keep the Tide Shaper over the second Cenote Scout. So we're definitely keeping these three, but I think that we have to think about whether which one of these we want. So we get to draw. We play Cenote. If it's a land, we'll get to draw it. No, we have to pitch three cards. We're on four, Tux. So yeah, we'll have our card that we draw for turn on turn one. We get to explore. So if it's not a land, then it'll go to the graveyard, and then we'll get there's a land in the top three, then we can potentially like play one of these two. So I think if there's not a land in the top three, then there's nothing we can do about it. So, but I think I need to keep this Tide Shaper. Yeah, because we have to find a land in the top three cards and hope that they just go for like a saga. Okay, you know what? It still works. We can still Tide Shaper, I guess. But we still need a blue source for Master. Lord of Atlantis has to go to the graveyard. We need them to play Urza Saga so I can just Tide Shaper it and have a chance. That's not going to do it. I don't really have a choice now. I just have to cast this and hope that it slows them down. Well, we only have until like next turn really to draw the island because we need to get these lords in play. Honestly, if we draw like island into like any other land, that's probably really good. It's not the worst card. Yeah, attacking for 6 is not the end of the world. I mean, It's 2 turns. I mean, if they go for Dryad here, we are protected, right? Like, if we top deck another Subtlety, then there's... Yeah, that might be almost enough. Okay, well, they're not doing it this turn. We might actually get there. Holy shit, this might be happening! Oh my god, we might actually get there. They need to not have the One Ring. Come on! Play a creature so I can subtlety it into the next dimension. Get just this once. No, 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 no! Yes! 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 Oh, okay. They're gonna go to what, 1? No, they go to 2 now. That's right. They don't have an island anymore. Okay, so they're not dead yet, but it's still like really close. I don't actually think I want to play the Lord here. I want to pitch it to Subtlety again. Put them at 2. And again, just hope that they like try to play like another Dryad or something. Fire Spout won't save you this time. Alright, well, they have the ring, but it's not really doing anything. They get to draw a card off of it, and then still probably is really dangerous to them. And we're still threatening to kill them next turn, so... I think I'm supposed to just Tide Shaper, right? That's the way to go here. They can't use the One Ring because it's super dangerous and might kill them. What is the point of playing the Lord here? Why? I think that I'm supposed to try to slow their mana down. Right, okay. So what matters more? They don't use the... I don't think the white's gonna... I think I just, like, hit the growth chamber. This means they still need 2 lands in order to cast Titan. We're just sending the message. Better not play Eidolon. Yeah. Now, if they're playing that, I'm 1000% subtletying it anyway, so... This is like the most insane comeback in the history of this channel. We went from like a game 2 where we absolutely 1000% should be dead. What the fuck is this even doing? Okay, sure. The Summoner's Pact might actually kill them. No, it does now. Like, if we subtlety this, they can't actually pay for it, right? Because they won't have the mana for this. They lose to the Pact. Yes! We did it! The most amazing comeback in the history of the channel. We 1000% should have lost game 2. But okay, maybe. Yeah, it's definitely I guess it. The thing is, like, if they had, I don't know if they had played it, it might not matter anyway. So I don't, yeah, I don't think the decision would have mattered before the land, but yeah, definitely afterwards. That was just great. I love that. We got our money back on this league, just barely. That was incredibly hard. Oh fuck. All right. So yeah, our losses were very very difficult to come back from, but I don't know. I guess sticking it out was the way to go, and then we won on 4 cards against them. So I don't even know what to say about that. That was just insane. I guess that just shows that if you kind of know what you're looking for, and like, yeah, we the heart of the cards helped a little bit here. Tide Shaper actually was definitely the way to go. So yeah, I think we kept the right 4. I think honestly, I what am I gonna say? If we had kept that 7, I'm not sure. It may or may not have been fast enough. Like you have to remember, we got to play creatures like way faster on 4 cards than we would have gotten to on 7. So because we got to start with Cenote, and then we had the Mutavault and the Tide Shaper, so we were attacking for 6 like across multiple bodies. So that was surprisingly like good. Yeah. All right. I like that. That was good. I will say that some of our recent leagues though have made me more inclined to put subtleties in our main deck. Uh, yeah, maybe we don't need as like all the tricksters here for this. Like I could see like maybe moving like Dismember to the sideboard will bring in like 3 of these or something, and just do like this. This is probably like fine, right? Gives us a little bit more interaction for like the big mana decks like Titan and Tron, which we've struggled a little bit against, especially because of those game ones. We haven't gone up against too many decks where like Dismember matters. Yeah, Hexcatcher is also like kind of, I would say maybe like at a lower point now than it was, but yeah, no, it does kind of look more like your deck now. So like maybe it's also correct to take out like a Hexcatcher and just put in like a 4th Svyelun or something. It's just it's hard to say, but something closer to this is probably the way to go. So I really do feel like we've needed to lean on this a lot harder than I've wanted to. So yeah, it probably has to come back main deck for a while, and haven't quite needed the Dismember as much. So I could see that. Yeah, yeah, we did do it actually against all odds. That was absolutely just ridiculous. I like if I showed somebody a picture of the board state in game 2 when I'm down a game and I told them I won this match, nobody would believe that. It would be absurd. But yeah. Cenote Scout again was our hero that saved us here. It helped us find the land that we needed. Still gonna jam this card until we get to Modern Horizons 3 because I think this is like the best thing we can do in turn 1 besides Aether Vial by far. Not even close. Like I will play Tide Shaper in turn 1 if I don't have anything else to do, but like most of the time we'd rather be playing this in turn 2 or 3. Or yeah, maybe like turn 4 with like a Lord or something, but really like Scout is the thing you want to lead off on, so okay, that was insane. We were off for a week, and I guess we saved up a little bit of luck on that. So we had it to jam. All right, fuck, where am I gonna send you now? I don't even know who's like playing right. Is anybody jamming Modern at the time? I see Pioneer going on. I see Legacy going on here. Uh, I don't know. Hmm. See a bunch of Arena. I don't see a whole lot of like. Doesn't seem to be a lot of people jamming Modern at the moment. But play the race car game. Another day. Yeah, look. I've been jamming F-Zero a lot lately, and I enjoy F-Zero, but I also have to get back to Golden Sun, and we'll do that again soon. It's been like it's got to be like a month and a half since the last time that we streamed Golden Sun, I think, and I am intending to finish that. I just haven't had the time to do it. Okay. All right, you know what? Okay, I think we found somebody we can go and yeah, let's go and check this person out. Breakout domain in Modern. Okay. We're gonna look at that.
It's a submarine.
But yeah,
In the modern era,
thank you everybody for being here. If you're watching my replay, do me a favor, click thumbs up on it, okay? Would mean the world to me. And if you would like to find the replay, let me put the link to the YouTube channel here.
Kind of like the cheap threats.
And I am a blue mage.
You just pick with poison slightly better.
Magic the Gathering. Yeah. Well, let me find my link here for a second.
Pick with poison, possibly.
Let me help you help me.
I like keeping the threats pretty high.
There we go. Perfect.
Hi everyone, I'm Lord Magnus.
There we go. Yeah. So if you're watching the replay, click thumbs up on it. I really appreciate it when people do that, and if you leave comments, I promise I will read them. So
because I had to leave.
all right.
So
I am super appreciative of all the time that you spend with me here. It's you guys that keeps me doing this every week. So thank you again, and I will see you again next week. And let's go and see this breakout domain deck.
A little bit about me. I'm a competitive player. I've played on and off for 20 years. I have multiple game day.
All right, everybody.
Belt, as well
see you later.
DP trial, SEG.